They say we can live life to the fullest, even if we're so deeply impaired that we need to compensate, adapt, that it's all gonna be okay.
August 17th, 2015, I was struck by a van. I don't remember any of it. My brain, it was traumatized. It didn't actually store any of the memories. It was shut down. I had a traumatic brain injury. It was considered severe grade. I was hit on the left side of my head. My brain rocketed to the right side of my head, so my brain hit my skull. Thus, my main lesions were on the right side of my head. My main lesions were in the occipital lobe and the temporal lobe and the frontal lobe. I also had some internal bleeding in the parietal lobe. So I don't actually have any memories of the event, but apparently it was evident that I had smoked weed that morning. I'd gone on a run, and that's actually before I went to sleep at all. So I was running back, I was coming back around, and I was hit by a van. I was hit on the left side by the mirror. I haven't seen the video, but there was video footage of me having flipped alongside the van and, finally having ended up on the ground. My phone was still intact, like miraculously. There were cops called, there's an ambulance called. They came over, they contacted my dad through the phone. They took me to St. Mary's Hospital, St. Louis. I woke up like a week later. So I came to realize that I was unable to process faces, like human faces. The right temporal lobe on which I was struck is responsible for recognizing human faces, recognizing, almost having empathy for them. Something I noticed was that human faces, anybody I looked at, it was devoid of life. I could kind of recognize, I could see an eye there, I could see a mouth there, but there wasn't a cohesive whole. So that's called global processing as opposed to local processing. It was a long time until I was able to start recognizing faces again. But actually, I can't call faces to memory anymore. That's called prosopagnosia.
Take the light from do or die tonight. Ignite the mind. Our voices forever and the end bird far off in the sky. With the sun, we're from the dirt that locks our feet. We felt the underneath. Come on, spring, get off your knees this time. Rip through the late night flame, let silence gently sway. Sing, sing with new